Someday is today.
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 Hello, my name is Catherine Lauren Barrett. I'm the campaign specialist for the Huntsville Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I'm here today, just like all of you are, to make a difference and to end blood cancer.
Hi, I'm Cecil Hammett. I'm Girl of the Year for 2016. I'm 16 years old, and I'm so excited because it just shows how much I've gone through and how good it is to be finally cancer-free and finally able to share my story and help and do what I was meant to do the day I was diagnosed.
The diagnosis of lymphoma was found, and it was really an earth-shattering thing. Even as a physician, and you understand medicine, it hits really close to home, and it was a devastating thing, not just for me, but for the entire family. It was kind of shocking, and it was a challenge to stay positive when you watch someone that you love so much struggle with the treatments, because it's such a harsh, difficult treatment.
When I received the news, I was in shock. I'm like, this just could not be. You hear of the C word, but you would never, ever, ever think that it could be your child. But it was my child, and it's like you go from shock to warrior fight mode. Like we're gonna fight. We're gonna get this under control.
It means a lot to be the Boy of the Year because it's been crazy to be able to get through this and just be able to do what I am doing and what I did.
You know, we just try to live life, live every day, with no worries. We had worries, when he was going through treatment, but we tried to allow Damon to be as normal of a kid as he could.
He's a tough kid. He took everything in stride. I mean, he had his ups and downs, but most of the time you would never know. If you asked him how he felt, he'd say, "I feel fine." I mean, because, that was actually a running joke. "I feel fine." "Really, Damon? Because you've got cancer." It
was hard. I mean, knowing that your little brother he has it and you don't, and it's just kind of hard.
Because he's been diagnosed with leukemia, it was heartbreaking. He's my little brother, and then just not seeing him for like 3 months was just devastating, because he was my little buddy. I spent most of my days after school with him, and it's just, I just wanted to be me instead of him, really. Like, he shouldn't have gone through that at such a young age.
Damon and Cecil, you mean the world to us, and thank you for lending your voice and your face to the Huntsville Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
If I'm honest, didn't know a whole lot about it. I did have a lot of unfortunate experience with cancer. It's been something that's been in my family for a long time, whether it was grandparents or even my own dad. So it's been something that we've experienced, but never with children, so I jumped at the chance. We want to raise a lot of money, but we want to educate a lot of people, because I myself didn't know a lot about it. So I hope to use some of my influence in the media to raise some awareness about this, because a lot of folks in my office weren't even really familiar with what lymphoma was. So I want to kind of raise awareness for that and get the word out, and at the same time have some fun raising some money for a great cause.
I think we're here to serve and not be served. And so as just a family man who's in this campaign without any friends or close relatives that have blood cancers, it's just really impacted me personally, just to serve others who I'm not really personally connected with. I hope to bring people together for a common cause and make us feel safe in the future when we think about blood cancer. Today, when we think about the flu, we feel safe because there's vaccinations, there's doctors that solve that problem. And I think together we can bring ourselves together and make that feeling the same for blood cancer.
I recently lost my mother-in-law to cancer, and actually my father-in-law also. And I just want to raise awareness for it. Just having a good time and taking care of these children.
As a family physician, I've had patients of all ages. They become like family to me, And unfortunately, there are bad things that happen in your patient family, just like your regular family. That is something that has really inspired me to help get information out about blood cancers. I understand the cost of medical care, and I really am excited that there are funds that are available for patients and their families for their co-pays and other expenses in trying to achieve treatment for remission or cure.
I am dedicating my campaign to raise as much money as we possibly can to my granddaughter Cecil Hammett, who is in remission from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I just thank God for that. Oh yes, one of the reasons I'm standing here right now is for us to continue the fight in leukemia and lymphoma, and the fight for all cancer, for those who have it and for those who are going to have it, because believe me, until we get this research done, it's going to keep happening.
The Man and Woman of the Year is a campaign about changing lives and ending blood cancer. I want to thank all of my candidates for taking a leap of faith and participating this year.